Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. For the month of May, I'm going to be giving away 3 free readings. 2 winners will be chosen via YouTube. 1 winner will be chosen via Instagram. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know how you've connected to the messages. Also, let me know that you have subscribed. For Instagram, follow me, leave me a comment, interact, and I will alert winners by May 31st. It's important to check my comment back to you at the very end of the month because I will not be choosing winners prior to May 31st. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm so grateful for your support here on my channel. Now let's jump in to your May 1st horoscopes. Hi Leo, this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising from May 2019. We're going to start with your general overview, then we'll take a look at love. I will have timestamps down below. Leo, general overview for May 2019. Leo, general overview for May 2019. Okay, Leo. There's this message of evolution and evolving right now. It's not the typical course. These aren't baby steps. I'm being shown something much more full circle. Okay. So I'm being shown this reference point of where you used to be at, what you did, how you presented yourself to the world, what you did for work, whatever that was, it was only a percentage of what makes you authentic. And that was okay. But there was almost a limitation. It feels like something was limiting your growth because somebody else perceived you one way. And you sort of took on that message. Okay, well then this is who I am. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what my life is supposed to look like. This is the timeline in which I have to get it done. You come into May shutting all of that. You don't care what other people think. You don't care what other people define to be appropriate for your age, where you're at your life. You are carving something out in a way you didn't have that personal power and freedom to do in the past. Not only are you stepping into your personal power, but it comes through as this very fierce, ferocious, really awesome, badass energy that you are just like, yeah, this is where I'm at. I dare you to stop me. I dare you to tell me what's up. I know who I am. I know what I want to do. I know what I need to let go of. I am defining what is right moment to moment. I'm seeing this heightened level of consciousness. It's not month to month. It's literally like moment to moment. In this moment, I want to be like this really calm, zen. And next moment, if I just want to be like all fire and go all in with incredible passion and pursue something, I'm going to do that. You know why? Because I define what my life needs to look like. This is a beautiful place to get to, Leo. You should be really, really, really proud of yourself if that message resonates with you. You don't care what other people think anymore because of that, and because that's authentic. You're not just saying that, you actually feel it, you actually live it. You've taken all your personal power back. Right now, you're beginning a different journey that shapes a life that you actually want to live. Can you think of a more empowered, more beautiful message than that? You have taken your power back, and you are manifesting and shaping your life the way you want it to look, the experiences you want to be having. All of this power is in your hands now. It's so good. This energy is so powerful. So let's get some clarity on this. Remember I just said you should be proud of yourself? How far along on that journey are you already? It doesn't feel like the majority of you are starting off in May. What comes through is that you've already done a whole hell of a lot of work to get to this place where you just don't give a shit what anybody thinks about you, Leo. And it's not ego. That's the thing. It doesn't come through as ego. Spirit's showing me this very evolved, full circle evolution, healing of inner child, self-love, healthy boundaries. You step into May, there's passion behind this. So Leo, you're going to have your Zen moments and you're going to need to ground this energy at times too. But you kick off May like Anything I want to do, I'm going to get done. Anything I don't want to do, I'm eliminating that from my life, okay? But it's so beautiful, and Spirit is telling me that you have already done a lot of that work. You're not just starting off with the idea of, maybe I should take that personal power back. Congratulations, Leo. This is a pretty phenomenal place to arrive to in your life. You will experience more freedom. You will experience more joy. You will experience more abundance. I'm hearing that. You will experience more abundance because you've come full circle with really regaining your personal power. Since every reading is trustworthy guidance, it feels like this is a catalyst. Something inspired you to make changes. Something inspired you to shed old personas, old stories that maybe other people told you, the things that were possible, the things that weren't possible, those things at a younger age you really held on to. You held on to them as though they were your truth. You shed all of that now. Something is a catalyst. It definitely comes through in a workspace for you, Leo. Could be a creative project. This definitely feels like this is centered in your career, something you love to do, something you want to do. Now you have the courage to go do it, but you're doing it. You see, you're doing a really good job too. Just make sure that as you're working really hard to shift your life, you are also making space to continue to connect with your inner child. Make sure you also have some downtime. The only sort of warning I feel with this incredible abundance of amazing energy is you may overdo it with work. You may overdo it with passion, okay? Just make sure that energy is grounded. And just make sure you're taking a little bit of time for yourself too. But it is go time. Whatever this is for you, you don't have to wait anymore. And I don't think you need for me to tell you that. It feels like this is something you have already launched. You're already prepared to get off the ground. Wow. Major commitments. Major commitments. For some of you, this is going to overflow into love, but we're going to take a look at that after this particular spread. For the majority of you, you're being rewarded with a higher level commitment, a new experience. It feels like someone's going to give you an offer this month. So if you are meeting with investors, different companies, interviewing for new jobs, you get an offer, and you may have more than one offer, okay? I encourage you not to take the first offer that comes along because it feels like you'll have more than one opportunity, more than one offer, but one of them is particularly blessed. You're going to feel that energy. That's not something you have to worry about. Your intuition will be so intact because you're standing in this place of personal power. This opportunity may show up and you may even say to this person, I like 90% of this, but we still have to negotiate a little bit. You'll get there. You get what you want this month, especially in relation to new work, new careers, new businesses, and creative projects. Somebody offers you something big. Also, you are so committed, okay? This is also your commitment to this change, your commitment to changing your life, your commitment to seeing this through, okay? It's not just commitment from somebody else to you. You feel very grounded and committed to whatever this is. But this is grounded and rooted in a lot of self-love and a lot of so much personal power. I mean, if you felt a lack in that department in May, let me tell you something. You're going to feel unstoppable this month. No one's getting in the way of you bringing this commitment full circle, okay? This just keeps getting better for you. Reward yourself for all this hard work, all this personal growth, okay? Being able to say no to people, being able to tell people what's up in your life for your highest good. You want to know what the universe is rewarding you with because you have the courage to do what you're doing? A fated new partner, okay? This is the reward that universe is bringing to you, but this reward is this commitment. That's what I'm saying. You may have more than one offer, but something is fated. Something is fated. It will feel so much better than what anybody else is offering you. This is game changing. This is a life changing. This is a life change. That's how big this energy feels for you. This is a life change. You don't have any limitations anymore. You're not allowing other people to limit you anymore. If something doesn't work out, Leo, I see you carving out something on your own if you have to go that route. So say you interview and you're not getting a job that you want, the pay that you want, that you deserve, you'll literally be like, well, fine, F it. I'm going to go create my new business, doing what I want, making the money that I want. It's this like ferocious, very passionate energy. But I'm telling you, this is not ego. I am not at all feeling to tell you to tame the ego. That's not what this is. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Wow. Okay, Leo, obviously, so many of you are healers, right? We have this trustworthy guidance to start a business, to release something that helps other people. So many of you already do this, okay? Some of this evolution may come through in a current career with a current project, but it needs, I just heard it needs a new face. It needs a new platform. You may involve new people into this platform, into this business, but evolving the vision. I've been getting that a lot from multiple signs, okay? But with you guys, it's a different kind of evolution because, yeah, you're evolving the vision. Maybe you're launching a business at a higher level. You're including more people. You're branching out. You have subdivisions, something like that. But the message specifically for you, Leo, in all of this evolution, it's most powerful on a personal level. And of course, this spills over into work, into love, into all areas of your life because you're resonating at a much higher level energy. It feels like some of you had some sort of attunement. So if you're studying Reiki, you may have gone through some sort of attunement to attune to the Reiki symbols and the different levels of Reiki. And it doesn't just have to be that, but that's what it feels like. There's some sort of attunement. Now, a spiritual awakening is also an attunement. So it doesn't take a practitioner to facilitate that necessarily. This could just be you and universe. I hear you and universe are dancing in divine flow. It's this beautiful dance. And every time you ebb and flow with universe, you are accelerating and heightening this energy in your life. You are connected to something at a higher level spiritually. With this card, this isn't just being of service to help others. This actually comes through spiritually. Like the word spiritually comes through with this card for you guys. Okay, so some of you will be launching spiritual businesses. You already work in that kind of a field, something holistic. We know, okay, this high level commitment to get here, even though it's very faded, you have to let go of something. It's time. But you already know this. It doesn't feel like this is new information for you, Leo. This is just one more affirmation that, yes, there's something bigger and better that needs your time, your attention. You don't care that other people want you to stay rooted and stay stuck. Universe is like, for your highest good and for your growth and to see this through to completion, it's time to go. Something ends. For some of you, it's one relationship. For some of you, it's a full career path. For others of you, it's just one job so that you can move into something that's more evolved in a better environment. But for so many of you, this comes through not as a job where you're working for somebody else. This entrepreneurial mindset, that kind of discipline, that comes through for you, Leo. So some of you will be leaving a job where you work for somebody else to launch your own business. You will have success. This is very big energy. Rewarding yourself, crowning the reading here, we have See Only Love. These beautiful rewards and all of this beautiful faded energy, commitment, breakthroughs are manifesting at this time, Leo, because you're committed to loving people around you. You have loving thoughts. You're approaching everything with love and peace. Even the situations and people you have to walk away from, you're not being, there's no ego. There's nothing egotistical about it. It's just done. It's done with love, but it's also done with self-love. This comes through major in terms of self-love. But universe, because of this, because you see love in all that you do and you're really acting from that place for yourself, for other people, that's why universe is rewarding you with all these blessings. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. This comes through, just be honest with yourself that it is time to go, that the shift is mandatory for your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual well-being. You are being called to do something different at this time. Okay, we have play. It's another message that some of you really may be working too hard to bring something through to completion. Carve out time to take care of yourself. Okay, just do a little cleansing, but honestly, this feels more like grounding than cleansing, okay? It's just about grounding. You have so much passionate energy, such fiery, beautiful energy getting things done. Just make sure that you're grounded in your approach, especially when you are communicating with other people, and especially when you're communicating with other people why it's time to go. You don't want anybody getting defensive, okay? You want to handle these kinds of situations with a lot of love and a lot of peace, totally rooted in that self-personal power, that heightened awareness of energy. So you are calm, you're non-reactive. You may be dealing with some people who are reactive, but as you stay calm in that non-reactive space, really exercising and facilitating high level love, it heals the situation. People may I see for a few of you, especially if you're leaving a job, someone may get a little upset about that. Don't let it throw you off, okay? Universe has got you, and I just heard universe is protecting you. You are protected in the shift, in this change. It's really time for you to trust that. But honestly, for the majority of you, it feels like you are already doing this. You're doing a really great job. But do expect for bigger breakthroughs, higher level commitment, fated partners and situations to show up major in May. You are going through a bigger shift now as you step into May than you have experienced the last couple of months. There's something about May. There's some sort of breakthrough for you here. For some of you, this is going to apply to love. For some of you, the catalyst for this change is love. It is a new relationship or a higher level commitment in a current relationship. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Leo and love, May 2019. Do you feel this? It's almost like I could go run. I feel like I could just sprint outside right now with all this Leo energy. I am so motivated to go do some like heavy lifting or something. It's such powerful, intense energy. Do make sure it's grounded. Do make sure that for those of you who incorporate a lot of exercise, even for those of you who don't, some of this energy is going to be needed to be channeled into exercise, into some sort of physical sport, or even a walk around the block or something, because this is intense. This is why you're going to get really great results. There's a lot of passion. It's really positive energy, but there's just a lot of it. Me channeling and sitting in your energy right now, I'm like, wow, I feel like I just had 3 cups of coffee back to back. So just make sure so you can sleep. I think for some of you, being in this state 24/7, you may not sleep quite as well. You may have some crossover with Aquarius too. That was a big message for Aquarius. Exercise, ground your energy, you're good. Okay, I promise you we're jumping into love now. And all of this, of course, does tie into love for you, Leo. Leo in love, May 2019. Yes, there's a huge connection between the shift in career, this personal power, and love. You are shedding an old version of yourself as you let the past go. How you used to identify with other people in the past. How you used to put yourself out there in the world in the past. As you shed all of that. Obviously, some of this you're taking with you, right? You're not shedding all of your whole identity here, but it is an evolution in certain people, ideas, careers, places you invested energy. Some of that really has to go as you commit to that and you move past that. And the past is truly in the past, energy cords and all. You have a major love interest coming through. For some of you, this comes through major as new love. It could be new love, but for others of you, it feels like you're in a new phase of a relationship and there's a higher level commitment that will be offered. But your career is on point. It still sits at the center of this. Some of you may also meet somebody where you work. But work is definitely dominant, and that's okay. Just stay open to love. Yeah, somebody new is coming in very soon if you're single. Also, for those of you who are in that beginning stage of a relationship, there's a commitment being offered to you very soon. Really expect that and prepare yourself for that in May. Even if that's not what you want yet, it's going to come through regardless. So put a little bit of mind to how you will handle somebody wanting commitment with you, Leo. If you don't really want that yet and you're still super focused on career and this change, that's okay. You will still feel grounded in that relationship. Just be honest with that particular person if that's the case. Look, I like you. I still want to feel this out, but you can't rush me. I need to go at my own pace. I'm prioritizing career right now. I will make space for you. It's just important that you continue to make space for this person. Getting to know your partner. Again, single or beginning stages of a relationship, it's important to infuse a lot of playful energy here into this relationship. Have fun. Make sure it's not too serious. If you're in a committed relationship, you need to be having a little more fun with a partner. That it will manifest more depth in the relationship. There is just more commitment. You are moving toward more commitment in love and in career. Someone offers something, even if you've been in a relationship for a really long time. I feel like somebody asks you to travel with them, and that's definitely something that explore, see if you can arrange your schedule to do that. Travel is going to be really good for you. Finances and career at the center of your reading. It's clarified by heart-to-heart conversations. Some of you are truly authentically connecting with people in a workspace or while you travel for work. Stay open to conversations. It may not be your thing. You may have really strong boundaries around it, and that's okay. Try to keep an open mind, even if you have to move at snail's pace, because it really feels like you're not making love a priority if you're single, but you feel so much more open to it now. Leos, even in love, have gone through a major shift because you guys were really closed off at one point, and I really, really get it. And we'd have these conversations about new love, and there was resistance. It makes me so happy now, whether I do these general readings and Leos I work with on an individual level, the openness you have, your heart is more open. Everything has evolved. In love, where you felt like you were afraid to be vulnerable before, you don't have those fears because you know you have more strength now. You can handle situations now at this point in your life that used to throw you for a loop in the past. You can trust love now. You can trust yourself in love now, and that's creating more openness, more open and connected energy to other people, more divine flow, but honestly, an open heart. Very soon is being clarified about unrequited love. I don't feel too many separations here, Leo. I don't. What comes through here is, the few of you that are still, it's a little harder to get out of relationships. There's no chemistry, it's fizzled. You will move on from that very soon, or coming into May, you'll already have just made that separation and you'll start to become more open to new love. But what I'm also getting here too, someone from the past will contact you soon, but be honest with yourself that they're not the one. If they're not the one, you don't have that high level soulmate connection, the big message here is the chemistry off? Is the physical and intellectual chemistry, is it off? That's probably not somebody you're going to want to reconcile with, because you have a much higher level of love that has already arrived, that is already in your life, somebody who's trying to come through here in May. But very soon, I just keep channeling a commitment. Now, someone from your past may show up and say, I'm ready to love you. I'm ready to do this. Let's get back together. If that's what you want and the chemistry is intact and you do feel that high level soulmate love, especially if you have depth of conversation, okay, but it's also balanced with a lot of playful energy, that is somebody that you should consider giving a shot to. But if the chemistry's off, and it was off in the past, it will continue to be off, okay? It's not that you have to be blunt, or you can do it with kindness. You can be very loving even to exes who have maybe not treated you the best in the past. They will show up. They have gone through some healing too, Leo. I really feel like some of your exes have gone through a process of evolution to real self-healing. For some of you, because of that, you guys can get back together. But for others of you, it's positive that they reach out. You can even just feel that energy, even if you don't really entertain a conversation, but you feel the energy is a little different. It resolves some karma. But do expect somebody that you had a lack of chemistry with to try to come back into the picture. You're not going to be content if all you have is a friendship. There has to be the chemistry there too for you to be truly fulfilled. It does feel like a new love. Crown in your reading, though, it's a soulmate card. I feel like you have more than one. I feel like you have an old soulmate, okay? A past tense, but someone's trying to come back, but they fall into this unrequited love. They're really madly in love with you still, but maybe you don't return that. For a few of you, that may go the other way. But this one, this playful one, this one comes through as the soulmate connection, the person, the relationship to invest your time into. This person's going to offer commitment too. They just may offer it a little too soon in a relationship. Don't let that throw you off. For those of you in committed relationships, okay, you haven't been single in a long time. Some of this lack of chemistry isn't really a lack of chemistry. I'm feeling a lack of communication has caused some distance. So Leo, this is a really good month. First of all, to go out and have fun. I see you guys at an amusement park. I just have this vision of an amusement park, really doing something in an environment where everyone's having fun, but also maybe a place where it's alcohol, like a bar. That doesn't feel like the place for you guys to be, okay? You're going to need to be able to have deep conversations to really communicate, even in a playful manner, but you want that to be like truly sober communication. And it's not to say you can't go out and have a few drinks after here, okay? But something like an amusement park. I see a Ferris wheel. And just being able to sit and you're having fun and you're up in the sky and you're just looking at each other like, How do we disconnect? That's not us. That's not our true core. We know we have chemistry. We know we have intellectual chemistry. We know our physical chemistry is on point. Why is there a disconnect? The disconnect is lack of communication and that you aren't spending enough time just having fun. It feels like someone's just working too much. This could be you. This could also be your partner, Leo. There's no judgment here. But recognize that energy because someone needs something to be worked on. For some of you, you feel like a relationship has fizzled. And the truth is, it really hasn't. There is a disconnect though because of work and lack of communication. But bottom of the deck, give your relationship a chance. For the majority of you in relationships, if you're having a little bit of a difficult time and there's a disconnect, it requires spending time having fun, more communication. It's time to work on the relationship, not walk away from it. Few of you where this chemistry, this lack of chemistry, like you don't really even feel like you're in love anymore. Those of you, this is something you've been thinking about for quite some time. Yes, it's time to move on, okay? Because that's what's fair for you and your partner. But the majority of you want to be working on your relationship. Also, if you're single, giving love a real shot here. Why? Do you see how beautiful this is? So we have soulmate energy here. We have playful energy here. A high level commitment that is safe for you. That is safe. But there has to be chemistry. You could have someone from the past show up who is safe, and you just don't really have that chemistry, that mutual attraction. It's not going to do it for you. I'm just going to be, honest with you, Leo. That's someone you might want to keep around as a friend. But there is this physical chemistry between you and somebody. It's like, that fiery passion that came through with career. That's the kind of fiery passion you either want to get back to that with a current partner, or that's what you want to keep your eyes open to with somebody new showing up. But they will need to have depth. Anybody who's not checking all the boxes for you now, Leo, whether committed relationship or a brand new relationship or you're single, people who aren't checking the boxes for you right now, you're like, nah, I'm good. And you're just going to move on and then someone will come in very quickly. But there is somebody that you are going to want to stick around. As of May, before the end of May, there's somebody, you will decide this on your terms and in your time. No one will rush you to get there. You're going to decide, okay, all right, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm giving it a chance. I like you. This chemistry is awesome. We have a really good time. We're like best friends. It's safe, but that chemistry is on point. Okay, you can stay. I'll keep an open mind to this. From there, that relationship will evolve. Expect the commitment. Just don't let anybody rush you there. For those of you in committed relationships, you may want to explore higher level commitments. For some of you, you might consider moving in together. For others of you, you may already have those commitments in place, but I just heard a commitment to a new home. So that contract, that commitment, it's not necessarily a commitment to each other because that's already really solid and you've done all that you can do in that realm, but it's committing to a new place, it's committing to a move, it's committing to travel, it's committing to getting back to better communication and more fun. The more fun you have with this person, the better the love will feel, the more fulfilled you will feel. All right, Leo, I love you guys so much. I will be back May 15th with your mid-month love reading. In the meantime, if you would like to set up a personal reading, a private reading to get more clarity on your specific situation, reach out to me. I'm available for that. I'm also available for healing sessions. I specialize in energy work. I'm a shaman. I'm a Reiki master teacher. I have been for a long time. I've trained people for a long time. I know a lot of you reach out for readings. Please know that's an option too. And in the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, and gratitude, and I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.